your weather on the 4s.
And as we look at our There For You weather headlines so far this morning, we're still expecting to see a little bit of that shower activity linger for us, and that means we have the possibility of flash flooding once again, especially in southern Utah, where we are soaked already and our soils just cannot absorb much more. And we expect to also see that we see some spotty smoke for a few areas and then a much drier weekend. At least we can enjoy being outdoors in the weekend without having to worry about any kind of dangers so far right now. And taking a look right now outside of the Doterra Salt Lake City downtown camera, not too bad. It's a little bit more on the clear side for us this morning here in Salt Lake City. So that's one thing that we will continue to see. Smoke will still be a little bit on the hazy side for a few areas. But other than that, what's helped out wash some of the smoke out of our atmosphere has been the rain, and then the winds have helped blow it out too. So we continue to see that shower activity just starts to really leave the Utah area and not really pop up anything so far right now, but that doesn't mean we cannot see anything a little bit later on into the late morning and afternoon hours. Again, looking at our current fire and smokes map, we see that smoke's still pretty prevalent for a large portion of northern Utah, also parts of eastern Nevada and southwest Wyoming. So this is something to keep in mind, especially if you're going outdoors. We can see some just small irritation because of that smoke. And what we're still expecting to see is that we'll see shower activity really still working its way in because of all of that moisture up aloft. It'll bring in a lot more rain possibility. Once again, we'll see that we have this flash flood watch already placed. It starts at noon and lasts until midnight. So that's something to keep in mind, especially in southern Utah. We've seen what some of these storms can do real quick, real fast, and it just puts down a lot of rain. So far right now, looking at the flash flood potential also, we can expect to see parks in southern Utah could see some flash flooding also. That's one thing to also keep in mind. If we are trying to go outdoors today, we expect to see that almost everyone can possibly have a pop-up thunderstorm, but the greatest threat for them will still be around southern and central Utah. So again, once we look at FUTURECAST, those showers really start to pop up around the afternoon time frame and really hang around for the rest of the evening. And again, we'll see that some of the later showers start to affect parts of the southern Utah, Arizona border for us, and then going into Thursday, we continue to see that we have shower activity also a little bit farther up north, up towards parts of the Wasatch Front. So that's something to keep in mind also, as we've been really lacking in some of the rain that we have had around here. Of course, it's been moist, and it has shown that we have had a few pop-up thunderstorms, but not much. Regional forecast, we're expecting to see temperatures really remaining around the 90s for us and triple digits for St. George, but that's what we normally see this time of year. Right there, temperatures around average as we start to dry out and warm up a little bit going into the weekend. Wasatch Front, very similar story. Again, triple-digit heat into the weekend, but we still see those isolated storm chances for Thursday and Friday with some partly cloudy skies.